Hi, I'm Heather from Strings and Threads. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet a simple mug cozy using only single crochet. This is a great beginner project if you're just learning to crochet or want something quick and practical that actually gets used. We'll be working in rows, keeping the stitches simple, and I'll walk you through everything step by step. If you're brand new to crochet, I also have a beginner crochet basics playlist linked below that covers things like slip knots, chains, and single crochets. The materials you'll need for this mug cozy are worsted cotton yarn, which I'm going to use the Knit Pal Cotton to the Core worsted because it's really soft and it has a really nice feel, and it's going to make an absolutely gorgeous mug cozy because of the stitch definition. And then you'll want a crochet hook to go with that. I'm going to be using an H or a 5mm crochet hook. You'll need a darning needle, a pair of scissors, and have the mug that you're going to use with you, because I found that there's not really standard mugs. We have mugs of all different sizes and shapes in our closet, so you'll want to use the mug that you're trying to make this for, just to measure the size. Okay, I chained 9 because I figured that it would give me 8 stitches across, and I figured that would be about the right size that I would want to be going around my mug. You may want to use more or less. It's not going to affect my directions if you use less or more stitches. It's going to be the same either way. If you need help with your slip knot and chain, I have a beginner playlist in my description. You can go and watch how to do those and then come back here. In this video, I am going to assume that you already know how to do a slip knot, a chain, and single crochets. So from here, I'm going to move my mug out of the way for a minute. I'm in the second chain from the hook. This first chain already got a little bit small. I'm going to put a single crochet, and then I'm going to put a single crochet in each chain across. So you should end up with 8. Something important to keep in mind here, you'll want to count your stitches at the end of each row. That way, if you accidentally add an extra one or accidentally don't have enough, you'll know which row to fix rather than waiting until you see the shape starting to get wonky. Okay, this last one is 8. And then you're going to chain 1 and then turn the work, because we're always going to be working from right to left. And you're going to single crochet across. And we're just going to continue that pattern. And I'll show you when we get back how long you probably will want it to be, from about here to about here. You know, it's going to be hard for me to give you an exact measurement. I'll give you a measurement for my cup if you want to use that as a comparison. But we're not going to go all the way around the handles here. I have a special loop that I'm going to have that we would put around for each side to hold it in place. And I'll show you that when we get there. But for now, continue building your cozy until you have a little bit of space between the handles. And then come back, and I'll let you know the measurement of mine when we get back. All right, let me show you about how far around mine goes. And to measure mine, if you wanted to use the same size, these are all single crochet rows. It's about 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches is about 21.5 to 22 centimeters. It looks like it's about 21.5 centimeters. So from here, we're going to make loops that will go over the handle. So I pulled that out so that it wouldn't come undone. To do that, we're going to start chaining. I'm going to count how many chains I do, but I need to measure it against my mug here. So I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My guess is that this isn't going to be long enough. Maybe it will. So I'm just going to kind of hold it to the other end. You know, this might be right. I'm going to, yep, 20 is perfect for mine. You'll have to measure the handle on yours. So once you get it the perfect size, you're going to connect with a slip stitch to the first stitch on the other side of the row. So you put your hook in, you pull a loop through, and then you're not going to yarn over again. You're just going to pull that loop all the way through so that it'll look like this. And now you'll cut a little bit of a tail, and then you're going to pull the tail through the loop to secure it, and then weave in the ends. So you're going to take your tapestry needle and thread it, and then weave it in and out of stitches to try and get it stuck in there so that this doesn't end up coming undone. Okay, so I pulled it through that way, and maybe I'll go down a little bit. Okay, and then once you've pulled it through quite a bit, you just cut the rest of the tail. And we have this side done. So now on the other side, we should have the back part of the chain here. There should be 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 8. Yours might be different if you did a different size than mine. So we're going to attach on, put your hook through the first back part of the chain, and you're going to leave a little bit of a tail here because we're going to weave that in, but you're going to make a loop and then pull that loop. You're going to have to hold on to it because you don't want to lose your tail. Pull that loop through that first bit, and then from here we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put single crochets across. Now, what I like to do, since I'm really not that fond of weaving in ends, I'll show you what I'm doing here. The tail is right here. I'm going to crochet the tail right in. So we're going to do a single crochet into that back side of the chain, and then I'm going to go into the second stitch, and the tail, I'm just going to leave it right in as part of the stitch. You don't have to do it that way. You can just do 8 stitches across and then weave in the tail. But I like this a lot better. Four, 5, 6. If you've done 6 stitches and the tail is still there, you can cut the tail. It's been pretty well crocheted into the work now. And then I have 2 more stitches here, 7 and 8. 7, 8. And from here, we are going to chain 20 or whatever your chain length ended up being from the previous side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now I'll just come right around to that first stitch on the other side. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw up a loop. Now you're not going to yarn over. You're just going to take that loop you just did and pull it through, and then cut a little bit of a tail. And then you're going to take the tail and pull it through the loop. And then again, weave in the ends. If you have 2 ends, you have to weave in both ends, but I only have 1 end because I carried it through. Okay, so just weave in and out of stitches here. Go across, go down, go back. Okay, I think that should be sufficiently woven in. So I'll cut the rest of the tail. And then let's put it on and see how it looks. So you're going to put this chain over. Let me put this up a little higher. And then wrap it around. And then you're going to put this chain around this side. And now you have a beautiful mug cozy. That's how you crochet a simple mug cozy using only single crochet. If this was your first project, you did an amazing job. Projects like this are great confidence builders. But if you'd like more beginner-friendly tutorials, be sure to check out my Beginner Crochet Basics playlist. And if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future projects. Thanks so much for crocheting along with me. I'll see you in the next video.